The Whispering Oak. Part 1. The Girl Who Listened. In the heart of a tranquil village nestled among the rolling hills, there lived a girl named Elara. She was unlike the other children, her eyes alight with a wisdom beyond her years, her spirit as boundless as the open sky. While her peers frolicked in the fields and chased after fleeting joys, Elara sought solace beneath the branches of the ancient oak that stood at the edge of the village. From a young age, Elara had felt a deep connection to the natural world. She would spend hours beneath the whispering leaves of the oak, listening to the secrets it shared in the rustle of its branches. While others passed by heedless of its presence, Elara knew that the oak held the answers to questions that stirred within her soul. As the years passed, Elara's bond with the oak grew stronger, her understanding of the world deepening with each passing season. While her peers marveled at her wisdom, they could not comprehend the silent language she shared with the ancient tree. One crisp autumn morning, as Elara sat in the shade of the oak, a weary traveler stumbled upon her sanctuary. His eyes were clouded with sorrow, his shoulders weighed down by the burdens of the world. Sensing his turmoil, Elara welcomed him with a gentle smile, inviting him to share the solace of her refuge. In the hushed embrace of the oak's branches, Elara listened as the traveler poured out his heart, his words heavy with regret and longing. With a gentle hand, she wiped away his tears, offering him the comfort of her presence and the wisdom of her silent companion. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars began to twinkle in the velvety sky, the traveler rose to his feet, his spirit lighter than it had been in years. With a grateful smile, he thanked Elara for her kindness, vowing to carry the lessons she had taught him wherever his journey may lead. And so, as the first whispers of dawn kissed the horizon, Elara watched as the traveler disappeared into the distance, his footsteps echoing in the quiet of the morning. And though he was gone, his presence lingered in the air, a testament to the power of compassion and the wisdom of a girl who listened. In the first part of The Whispering Oak, we meet Elara, a wise and compassionate girl who finds solace and guidance beneath the ancient oak tree. Her ability to listen and understand the secrets of nature sets her apart, drawing others to seek comfort and wisdom in her presence. As the story unfolds, we will delve deeper into Elara's journey and the lives she touches along the way. Part 2. The Gift of Understanding. As the seasons turned and the years passed, Elara's reputation as the girl who listened spread far and wide. Travelers from distant lands sought her out, drawn by tales of her wisdom and the silent counsel of the ancient oak. Yet amidst the flurry of visitors and the whispers of admiration, Elara remained humble, her heart still tethered to the quiet simplicity of her village home. One day, as she sat beneath the whispering branches of the oak, a young boy stumbled upon her sanctuary. His eyes were wide with wonder, his heart heavy with questions that lingered on his lips. Sensing his curiosity, Elara welcomed him with a gentle smile, inviting him to share in the solace of her refuge. With a childlike innocence, the boy poured out his thoughts and dreams, his words tumbling forth like leaves dancing on the wind. And as he spoke, Elara listened with rapt attention, her heart open to the wisdom he had to offer. In the gentle embrace of the oak's branches, Elara and the boy shared stories and laughter, their spirits intertwined in a dance of understanding and empathy. Though their paths were different, they found common ground beneath the canopy of stars that stretched across the night sky. As the hours passed and the moon rose high overhead, the boy's eyes grew heavy with sleep, his mind finally at ease in the presence of his newfound friend. With a soft smile, he bid Elara good night, promising to return to their sanctuary beneath the oak's branches. And so, as the world faded into darkness and the whispers of the night wrapped around them like a blanket, Elara sat alone beneath the ancient oak, her heart brimming with gratitude for the gift of understanding and the bonds that tied her to the world around her. In the second part of The Whispering Oak, Elara's ability to listen and understand others continues to shape her interactions with those who seek solace beneath the ancient tree. Through her compassion and empathy, she forms a connection with a young boy, sharing in the joy of understanding and the beauty of human connection. As the story unfolds, we will explore the depths of Elara's wisdom and the impact she has on those who cross her path. Part 3: The Call of the Oak. As the years passed, Elara's bond with the ancient oak deepened, its roots intertwining with the very essence of her being. She became a beacon of light and wisdom in the village, her presence a source of comfort and inspiration to all who sought her guidance. One fateful evening, as the village lay shrouded in the hush of twilight, a great storm swept across the land, its fury unleashing torrents of rain and howling winds. Amidst the chaos, Elara heard a whisper carried on the wind, a call from the oak that beckoned her to its side. With a sense of urgency pulsing through her veins, Elara raced through the village, her feet pounding against the sodden earth. As she reached the edge of the forest, she beheld a sight that took her breath away, a great oak, older and more magnificent than any she had ever seen, its branches reaching towards the heavens like outstretched arms. With trembling hands, Elara reached out and touched the gnarled bark of the ancient tree, feeling the pulse of life that thrummed beneath its surface. And in that moment, she understood, the oak was not just a tree, but a guardian, a keeper of secrets and a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. As the storm raged on, Elara stood tall beneath the shelter of the oak's branches, her heart filled with a sense of purpose that burned brighter than any flame. She knew that she was destined for greatness, that her life was intertwined with the fate of the village and the ancient oak that had called her home. With a newfound strength coursing through her veins, Elara raised her voice to the heavens, calling upon the power of the oak to guide her through the trials that lay ahead. And as her words echoed through the night, she felt a sense of peace settle over her, a knowing that she was not alone in her journey. And so, as the storm finally passed and the first light of dawn painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Elara emerged from the embrace of the ancient oak, her spirit renewed and her resolve unshakable. For she knew that her destiny was bound to the whispering winds and the silent counsel of the oak, and that no matter what trials may come, she would face them with courage and grace. In the final part of The Whispering Oak, Elara embraces her destiny as the guardian of the ancient oak, recognizing the deep connection that binds her to the tree and the village. With the storm as a metaphor for the challenges she faces, Elara's journey culminates in a moment of revelation and acceptance, as she embraces her role as a beacon of hope and wisdom in a world fraught with uncertainty. As the story concludes, we see Elara poised to face whatever the future may hold, her heart filled with the knowledge that she is not alone in her journey. Summary: The Whispering Oak tells the tale of Elara, a wise and compassionate girl who finds solace and guidance beneath the branches of an ancient oak tree. In the first part, we see Elara's affinity for listening and understanding others, as she offers comfort and wisdom to those who seek her out. Part 2 explores Elara's ability to form connections with others, particularly a young boy who shares her sanctuary beneath the oak. Finally, in Part 3, Elara's bond with the oak deepens as she embraces her destiny as its guardian, finding strength and purpose in the face of adversity. Throughout the story, themes of empathy, wisdom, and the power of nature intertwine, highlighting the transformative journey of a girl who listens to the whispers of the world around her.